Thanks for staying with us. The fees protests are having some unexpected consequences. The South African Blood Service says the protests have disrupted several blood drives on various campuses. In studio with me, our Communications Manager, Vanessa Raju. Thank you so much for your time this morning, Vanessa. Firstly, let's just talk about how the protests have affected the blood drives that you do on campuses.
Well, obviously, with campuses being closed, we're unable to host those blood drives, which means that the number of people donating blood have dropped. This obviously has an impact on the blood collections, and which has now resulted in us being in a critical shortage.
How much of your stockpiles would you say have been affected by this? And of course, it also raises the question, how much of the blood that you have is actually coming from the student population?
Well, about 40% of the blood we collect do come from students, both schools and universities. But as you know, matrics are writing prelims now, so that's also an audience that we can't access right now. So it's a combination of schools busy with exams, going into a holiday period, universities protesting. That means 40% of our donors are inaccessible. And that has now resulted in the situation that we're finding ourselves in.
And so what can people do in order to help out?
Well, I think what's important is these students that where we're unable to get to, for them to understand that you're still a donor, we still need you to come through and donate. So find out where your nearest donor center is, find us in whichever shopping mall we might be over the weekend, and come through and donate blood. Your blood is still important. Even if we can't get to you, we need you to come through to us. But it's really a call to organizations as well. We have various blood drives at big companies, a call to their staff, people who are eligible, people who would like to get involved, to please donate blood. And the general population as a whole. We are heading into a very busy fourth quarter, and it's usually a time the blood service experience shortage at any level because people are, winding up for the year. And right now, the situation we're finding ourselves in is much earlier than we would usually be in, which makes us a bit worried because we have from now until December to manage this blood stocks on a daily basis.
What is it about the student population in particular that you think that makes them more open to donating blood than the rest of the country? I mean, I think, the student population, in proportion to the rest of the country is a very, very small percentage, and yet you have the bulk of them coming out. Why do you think that is?
I think there's various reasons. We run education programs at school, so at a very young age, they're learning to understand blood donation. So the space for them to be influenced negatively about blood donation is minimal because they're getting the facts from us at a younger age. They're healthier, so we get more donors because young people are healthier. And the fact that some of them can bunk a class is usually the reason they give us, or the juice and the biscuit, whatever it is. It really is helping get the blood stocks level. But we do find the younger people are more committed in terms of donating blood, but the problem we find is if we don't get to them, they really come through to us.
Oh, okay. So you have to make more of an effort at meeting their convenience.
Yeah, so it's convenience plays a big part. The fact that we come to your school or your university, we're there, so let's donate blood. But if we're in a shopping mall and you're busy shopping, it really kind of crosses your mind, let's just stop and donate. We didn't donate at campus the other day, or we haven't seen the blood drive at the campus and we do now, let's donate. So that's really the message. And this is also the reason why December is a difficult time for us, because again, the student population is inaccessible, but it's also not in their forefront of their thoughts to say, let us go and donate blood.
Mm-hmm. So what are you going to do now if the protests continue?
Well, that's the reason we're in this situation, getting out through the media channels that we need you, irrespective of what's going on at your campus, that you're busy with exams. If you're an eligible donor, you've missed a donation, you're due to donate, please find your nearest donor center, come through and donate blood. You can donate every 56 days. So this population, we're asking you to come back before the year ends so that we are able to maintain a safe blood supply through the festive season as well.
All right, so that's what we'll leave it with you for now, Vanessa. Vanessa Raju, she's Communications Manager of the South African National Blood Service, appealing to students to continue donating blood in the midst of all the protests that they've been holding that have resulted in disruptions to their campaigns on the various campuses.